Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorado. This is 13 Now on News Channel 13's YouTube channel. It is Friday, just after 8:30 in the morning on August 4th. Many of us woke up to heavy rain, thunder, lightning overnight. This was the scene near our studios here in Manans at News Channel 13. You see the lightning really lighting up the sky, pools of water. There was hydroplaning on the Northway on my way into work. This morning, many of you probably experienced all of this as you were sleeping overnight, and it may have even woken you up a little bit earlier than you would have liked. And part of that is why this is an alert day here at News Channel 13. The morning commute may be slightly affected by weather, but certainly our meteorologist, Christina Talamo, is looking at the afternoon and evening commute on this alert day. She has that first warning forecast coming up. We're back in 20 seconds.
Subscribe to the News Channel 13 YouTube channel for live news coverage. News Vault 13, the first warning experience, 13 investigates, and so much more. Wherever you like to watch, News Channel 13 has coverage you can trust. Subscribe today at youtube.com/WNYT.
I'm back now, and I'll just share this quickly because, we don't get a lot of content, but we've got a viewer on YouTube who really enjoys what we do here. And if you're new to us, we'd love for you to sign up and subscribe to the News Channel 13 YouTube channel. You'll get the alerts every time we go live with 13 Now, which brings you breaking news, the day's top stories, and of course, that first warning forecast. So let's bring in Christina Talamo to the conversation here, our first warning meteorologist. And Christina, you said it yesterday morning. So really 24 hours ahead of time, you knew, hey, Friday is going to be an alert day because of potential severe storms.
Yeah, and we're not talking about, again, even what we saw this morning might have led to a little bit of a messy commute or just a slower commute because of all that heavy rain coming down, thunder, lightning. Different story later on today, but this will likely impact your evening commute, your drive home. So something you definitely want to be prepared for, especially if you have any outdoor plans later on today or just when you're driving home. Might want the rain gear because we will have some storms around later on today. So something definitely to talk about, and that's why we have our first warning alert day in effect. Now, after the heavy rain moved through earlier this morning, here's a look at that first warning live Doppler radar. I'm actually going to go back so you can see what it looked like about 6 hours ago here. Let's see what we got. Look at that batch of rain and look at all that lightning. This was over the last 6 hours pushing through the region pretty quickly this morning, this weakening system. And here's where we are right now. We're still looking at some thunder and lightning with storms over Warren County as well as southern Vermont. That's where we have the leftover showers right now. Queensbury area, Manchester, Vermont, looking at some isolated downpours and some lightning. So keep that in mind this morning. Other than that, though, those storms will click out of the region further to our east, and we'll see some drier weather and more breaks of sunshine throughout the course of the morning. Already seeing some blue sky there, sun breaking out in Catskill, 71 on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. And we'll see the temperatures warm up, humidity increasing, and that's all going to lead to the added instability, fueling some storms later on today. So drying up this morning, we'll see breaks of sun. Then by around lunchtime, midday, we'll start to see an isolated storm chance developing mainly off to our north initially and then pushing on south and eastward, all ahead of a cold front that will push through the region later on today. This is through about 5 p.m. and then kicking out of the region later on this evening. So all throughout the afternoon and through the early evening hours before tapering off later on tonight. Now, the timing is generally going to be 2 to 7 p.m. for when you could see the best chance at a few stronger to severe thunderstorms. So we could see some severe thunderstorm warnings. Strong wind gusts, hail, heavy rain, flooding will be the main impacts. We also have a flood watch in effect for parts of the region and a slight risk or a level 2 risk for severe weather across most of the area. So first warning alert day in effect for all those threats. Stronger storms later on today. Breeze out of the south could gust up to 30 miles per hour at times. Otherwise, partly cloudy and humid. Temperatures in the upper 70s. And tonight dropping down to lower 60s. We'll see the showers and storms taper off. Patchy fog maybe by Saturday morning. But look at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, both days, picture perfect, sunshine, dry weather, lower humidity. So feeling nice and comfortable. Might be another active day by Monday with some leftover showers into Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday, both looking good with highs in the lower 80s. So really not that bad once we get through today. But of course, today is an alert day. Impactful weather could affect your plans. So I've been telling everybody, download the First Warning weather app. I got the alerts this morning telling me heavy rain is in your area, lightning is nearby. It's actually really cool. And then, you hear the little guy say that to you while you're sleeping. It's very scary. But it's actually awesome because if you have those plans, you can track the radar just like we do here and stay posted and stay up to date with the latest weather for any dangerous weather that could head your way.
Okay, so Christina, again, we are looking for afternoon, evening storms in the capital region, winds, rain, lightning, thunder, kind of all the above, right?
Yeah, all the above. And we talk about flooding. We've been talking about flooding a
Right.
lot, I'd say, over the last month or so. And because the ground is just so saturated and because we could see repeated rounds of storms kind of moving through or any slow moving storms, that could lead to some quick isolated flash flooding. And that's why we have that flood watch in effect, also have a marginal risk or just a higher elevated risk for excessive rainfall because of just how much rain we've had recently. So in those areas, those flood prone areas, poor drainage spots, that could be another concern as well.
Okay. All right, Christina, thanks. On top of it, as always, in the First Warning Weather Center on this alert day, we'll have more updates just like this on our YouTube channel as the day continues. But of course, we're back on the air with News Channel 13 live at noon, the latest forecast then as well. Christina will be on that newscast with our anchor, Caitlin Erla, today. That'll do it for us here on 13 Now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Friday. Stay safe. I'm Chris Honorato.